Hey, it's Roberto Mickey again, and we've got a great talk on KUS121. And this substance is being trialed for central retinal artery occlusion. It's in a phase 2 trial currently. But this substance is potentially a game changer and could potentially be used for problems in the hand, such as compartment syndrome and amputations. And we'll get to that in a little while. But more importantly, let's get to the talk. And KUS121 stands for Kyoto University Substance 121. It's going to revolutionize neuroprotection through ATP regulation. It was developed at Kyoto University by researchers there, and it was being commercialized by Kyoto Drug Discovery and Development Company Ltd. And that is a private company, but this is a first-in-class VCP modulator that prevents cellular energy depletion. And the way it does this is that it blocks Valosin-containing protein, or VCP. VCP accounts for approximately 40% of ATP consumption in cells. Hence, if you block it and prevent its ATPase activity, then you can conserve the limited amount of ATP that is available during times of vascular compromise. And so this prevents endoplasmic reticulum stress and hence decreases the stress of the cell and then any kind of signaling towards apoptosis. So theoretically, you could save cells by decreasing their ATP consumption. So this is being currently trialed for central retinal artery occlusion, and it's in an active phase 2 trial right now. It's not recruiting, which means it's finished recruiting, and it is an intravitreal injection with KUS121, and the idea is to try to prevent retina damage due to the central retinal artery being occluded. Previous trials with thrombolytics have not been shown to increase or improve vision dramatically over aspirin, and so hence there is a need for a treatment for this disease. It has already gone and completed a phase 1/2 trial, and it was in 9 patients, and basically they injected for 3 days straight KUS121 into the eyes of these patients. And what it demonstrated was that after 24 hours, it was out of the bloodstream, and all patients in the study did demonstrate some improvement in their vision. Now, this is a significant paradigm shift because KUS121 represents a different sort of perspective or treatment method, because previously we've been trying to increase the blood supply, and now this drug is trying to decrease the demand or decrease the energy uses by the cells. So you could see that this could be used in many, many, many places where there is vascular compromise or stress on the body. So they need to complete, obviously, the phase 3 trial for central retinal artery occlusion. But if it works there, it is possible this is going to work in other places such as myocardial infarction. You could see it in places where you have hypotensive shock. You could see it also being used to protect a limb that's been amputated, or in traumatic situations where you've had significant blood loss, such as in a war zone, if you're trying to cryoprotect the person. This is a drug that I think we should all keep on our radar, and I'm super excited to see if it's able to pass the phase 3 trial and the phase 2 trial, and see if this drug can be used for other indications. Well, hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you on the next one.